Hello. I'm recording this before I take the trade. I just want to note what I see. We have these really relative equal lows right here, these two, which I think are going to be taken out before we go to these relative equal highs. And, however, I'm anticipating a Judas swing because this is, we go to RTH, this is RTH liquidity. And if we go and sweep this during ETH a few minutes before 9:30 opens, because we're pretty close, then I think in 9:30 we go and sweep it again, which would cause a Judas swing. And that'd be interesting to see. Man, just waiting. I took a trade like right on the 15-second chart because we had a smart money reversal pattern, but the context wasn't right for it because this liquidity should be taken out before we get any reversal patterns because we had this immediate rebalance right here. And then I took like some 15-second IFEG or something like that. No, I used first presented. I used this thing, first presented PM session from Friday, and longed off of that on the 15-second chart. But then I exited at break even, that's why it's only minus 17. I exited near break even, I guess. And right here, we still have this unswept. Looks like we might not get a Judas swing, but this looks like a good time for a sub 1 minute entry. Because if we go and sweep these, I don't know how it's going to be when we sweep them, but it could very well be where we just quickly, really sharply go through them, and then like on a 1 second time frame, get a 1 second IFEG, and then long off that. And that's going to be a really strong entry, and I'll probably target, I could target these. This might be a partial. It's a trailed stop, but more likely these. Because this low right here is also a previous day low. Alright. So I think at opening bell we're gonna, if we go up and sweep these at opening bell, that might be a short. But we'll see. Let's see how we utilize this fair value gap. I think we're gonna go, we might go sweep this before we go down. And that'd be a nice short, and then once we go down and sweep this, you go long. But I don't think we're gonna go beyond this before we sweep these. Alright, here we go. Not longing yet. I would want, or shorting yet. I want to see that be swept. Not too much so far. See, we might use something right here to go up, or we might just go down and sweep this stuff. There's an order block right here on the 15-second, but I didn't mark it out. Okay. This is a bit riskier of a trade because we're longing to the trail stops, which doesn't have to be taken out at all. So it is a bit riskier. I might be stopped. It's very plausible. But longing like right to here. Oh my gosh. Take a partial. Break even. Then I'll look for shorts once we hit my take profit. If we do. Okay. Now let's look for, let's see what we can get up here. This is closing the opening range gap, opening bell gap if we hit this, so we might use that to reverse off of. I want to see it go and fill that in. Or we don't have to fill it in actually, never mind. Looks like we're starting to head down now. I want to see this remain a breakaway gap. Might be stopped. Or I could move SL higher. Oops. Okay. Let's see what we do up here. Let's check the 5 second. Let's see if we want to go and sweep that out, or I mean, hit that black line, opening bell gap fill, and then go down from there. Let's go 1 second. Hit it. Let's see if we get any good reactions. Could also hit CE of this gap, slightly above it. Okay, that's an inversion. Place my stop loss quickly. Only minus 27, that's nice. Okay. Let's see. If we invert that one more time, be okay with it. Let's go okay with shorting off that. This one's gonna be stopped quick. Alright, yep. Okay, only minus 16. And I still want to go down and sweep these. I don't know what we're doing up here. Why we haven't gone to sweep them yet. Let's transfer the 5 second maybe. See if we can get this for value up in here. I think it's gonna start heading down now. Let's see if I can get an IO Fed entry right here. That'd be nice. But if it's IO Fed, I don't think I'll get. Well, maybe we will actually. Oh, this one looks nice. This looks like a nice gap right here. I think it's gonna use that one. So I gotta have a higher stop loss. Sweep that liquidity, and then that hopefully will reverse down to these. And if we don't get the reversal from there, I might just wait till we sweep these lows and not shake any trades until then. And there, what I'm gonna take. I'm gonna look out for partials. I'm only in for 2 positions, so can't take much, but I'll take a partial right here. Okay, we got this BPR right here. Mark out this one. Hopefully we don't go much into that. And I don't want to see these. Well, I wanted to see this swept earlier. This high right here inside of this for value gap. Let's see what we might go and sweep that and then go reverse, and then I would assume if we do that, we would use this IFEG right here. Or maybe, I forget what this thing is called. It's like the black hole thing. Event horizon. Let's see how we're reacting to this BPR on the 5 second. There, okay. Now I don't want to see it go up, but I don't want to see it hit my stop loss right here, but alright, I guess we did. Okay, now I'm just going to wait until we go down and either sweep this stuff out because it's left perfectly. Like perfectly unswept or whatever. I mean, we might go completely higher without sweeping it, which would be a lot of manipulation, manual intervention. But yeah, because we should have gone down by now. I don't know why we're going up so high before we go down so low. Unless it's oh shoot, we did sweep this. That is trailed stops. Looks like we might just be getting longs now. Alright, Oh, let's see if this turns into a 1 minute immediate rebalance. I'll probably just long off of this. Let's see what we do. Let's go into here. And then we also might use this opening bell gap. Here's the full gap. Black line to black line. Okay. I don't. Oh wait, we're inside this IFVG right here. I might go ahead and long. Then I have my stop loss right here. So we've already got the trailed stops. I would just go ahead and target, simple target right there. Plus 175 put me in like a 100 something profit today. Which I'm surprised we didn't go down and sweep these. I mean, it's probably just building up more liquidity. Now retail's really thinking this is like the best spot to be in for longs. So much support right there. They're probably thinking that. I guess the proper word is they're priming them. Smart money's priming retail even further to believe that's a really good spot to be in. Let's check out the 15-second. See how things are reacting down here and where is the main gap opposition, which will probably be this gap. Or I might just place my take profit right here because I've seen it do things where like it uses whatever I can't remember that name. The black hole event horizon. Uses event horizon between these highs, makes these really relative equal while sweeping out this one. And then go down to sweep out the ones down there, so I might just keep it right here. And then this gap might pose some opposition because it has initial respect right here as a SIBI. And this is not a propulsion block. Okay, we swept this. This is trailed stops. Hopefully we can blow through this. I don't want to see us get like a further retracement into here. This gap, I just want to see us blow past this liquidity. If I had multiple positions on, maybe I'd take a partial right here or something. And SL0 might not be a bad idea. I don't know if I'll keep it there though, because we can definitely and reasonably retrace farther. I'm just not sure to what degree. But I want to see this gap remain, upper half of it remain safe. Actually, I want to see this gap, how we react to this one. I want to see us remain in upper half of this. That would tell me it's very bullish. Very bullish if we can remain in upper half, but it looks like we might close. Yeah, we close close that lower quadrant, which isn't the best, but we also have this. This is an order block. If it had gone down and hit this would be a propulsion block. Unless this actually right here, unless this wick counts as an order block. I don't really know when to count the wicks in or not. Or sometimes, like I've seen ICT do it, sometimes not. I've seen him include the top wick sometimes. He said, I forget what he said about that. Let's go 15-second. Go take out this liquidity, hit consequent encouragement, go up, that'd be nice. Nice to see. Because we're not respecting equilibrium of this and whatever the other thing was. Got a lot of junk on this, like a lot of graffiti on here. Okay, we swept it. I don't know if we're really going to hold this reaction. I don't think this was created in order block, because it has to trade above the previous wick. Why do I have that marked down? Oh, I remember. What's this thing? Let's see if I have any confluences on. over here marked out. Oh yeah, this gap was pertinent. Let me go. Marked it out. Also, this NWOG is, yeah, this is an NWOG. This one's pretty helpful. Why wouldn't let me go into settings? Whatever. I'll just make it like that, then I'll make it red. But this gap right here was pertinent earlier. I don't know, something was telling me to use this gap. That is important. Oh my gosh, now it looks horrible. I'm gonna remove this. And these gaps are, I'm gonna remove the NWOG. And I'm just gonna keep this gap in here. And CE of the NWOG goes about right here. Okay, this looks good. I'd like to see it close like this. Okay, close in upper quadrant of this inverted order block. But it doesn't mean too much, because the real confluence would be this one, I guess. If we're going to begin engaging further south side, this is the order block. This is the confluence it would use to go down now. Like if we're going to go down right now. So we closed at equilibrium, or consequent encroachment. Let's see if we can close higher. If we can close higher or close above it, then I'm confident we can go higher. I also have a rejection block right here in a wick. I never use rejection blocks. I don't like them that much. But if we begin to close higher, then I would put my stop loss right here. In fact, putting my stop loss right here is probably might not be too bad of an idea. I'm thinking, because on the 15-second chart, we just garnered these trailed stops. And if we sweep it again, there's a good likelihood that we're not going to my take profit. We're going to reverse. But I think we got a good close in the 1 minute. We did. Closed in upper octant. I gotta. Yeah, this high is not providing a good area to utilize. I might just exit. I think we might get a deeper retracement. And well, let me see the 1 minute. Yeah. I'll just place my stop loss right, like right below here or something. How's that minus 29? Maybe I'll just exit right here. And if we begin to show more bullish signs before getting a deeper retracement, then I'll long off that. But we did get first presented technically right here. First presented fair value gap. So this is, but I don't like using these types of gaps too much. And if we close above this order block, I would just long, like off of there. And maybe I'd increase leverage because I can have an easy stop loss right here. So unless it rips higher, it doesn't give me a chance to enter. Looks like I can get better entry. I just gotta be wary of event horizon right here between these two. Okay, looks like I might get an entry right over here. And I'm still wary of this. Maybe I'll just do one. Now my stop loss is way bigger, which sucks, but and we didn't close it there on the 1 minute, so and it's a 1 minute confluence, but I might exit this. Maybe let's see how we react to consequent encroachment right here. If we even go down and hit it. I might take profits smaller. This is almost a 1-to-1. Dang. That's horrible. I can't have it. Okay. Now I want to see us remain upper half or so of this order block. We went and swept that. See the 5 minute. I never look at the 5 minute. Anyway, we got that trend line liquidity. And we got a 5 minute IFEG right here. And then after this trade, like I said, if this hits take profit, I might just go down and I might just go and not do anything more until we go and sweep those relative equal lows, and if we don't, I'm just not taking any more trades today. Our P&L is unrealized, or realized P&L is minus 47, minus 48, which isn't bad, but got these trade stops. I guess for like the absolute best stop loss placement, like to give it as much room as possible. My stop loss, like if we go below this, then we're gonna get a deeper retracement somewhere down here. I'd be pretty surprised if we go below this, then go up off of there without going any deeper retracement. In fact, let me go on the 1 minute and mark out this RTH range, dealing range. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty wary of this trade, I think. Alright, we close below whatever that is, consequent encroachment. And we have this really nice looking gap right here, which is the first presented 15-second gap. So I think I might just exit and not do anything. I mean, this is also a retail bull flag, which do work in certain contexts. But I'm pretty sure ICT also said in like his very first 2016 mentorship video that price cannot consolidate and then go to retracement. I'm pretty sure it has to, following a consolidation, it has to either expand or reverse. So a retracement might violate that or something. I don't know. But we're just in consolidation right now. Maybe, oh, we might have been waiting to the macro. Macro hit. And I'm going to check for SMTs. I don't usually check for those. Okay, we have SMTIs this high. SMT lows with this guy. Which would be this stop loss placement. That's the SMT low. Did we get any SMTs just before like the macro started? Oh, there we go. Stopped. Alright, now I'm probably just gonna wait till we go down to this and not do anything until we get to there. Or, yeah. If I miss the run to these relative equal highs, then wait. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh shoot. I keep on forgetting to look at regular trading hours, which is why I think we might actually go down to this now. Oh shoot. That was a Judas swing for shorts. We're definitely going down to this or to these relative equal lows, which I hope we do, because I can get a nice entry off that. Dang, that sucks. Wish I had seen that. Happens to me like every other day. I'll just forget to look at regular trading hours because we've already gotten this liquidity. There's relative equal highs on electronic trading hours don't need to be swept yet. So there was no reason for me to be longing to them when we're at a reversal point. But hopefully maybe I can get a short entry. Or maybe I should just wait till we sweep this out. Or if we react really well to this, really bullishly, then I'd take that. Dang, and a Judas one. Nice IFEG right here, shorts. Short after that IFEG. See this, I don't want to use that. Or that. What confluences do we have in here that I can use? Doesn't look the best. Maybe I'll just let it run to shorts for a little bit until we get to here. Then I'll watch how it reacts to this first presented. But I think it's more than likely that we're going to go down, sweep this, and hopefully sweep these, but I'll just have to wait. Unless we get a really easy entry, like right here. This looks like a pretty... Off that immediate retest. Very small trade. Very small trade. Set immediate retest right there. Next two candles have to be into propel down. Okay. So now I'm just going to see how we react to this gap. I just targeted the lowest hanging fruit, which was this gap. If we react very bullishly, I'll look for longs. But I think that we're going to go down and sweep this. If we go down and sweep this, that means that we're also sweeping out. Oh wait, no it doesn't. It means that we'd just be getting close to sweeping out those big relative equal lows. Because this right now is the RTH sell side liquidity. All this stuff is ETH. I'm removing this thing because this thing is just in the way. Alright, I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't even know if I would want to long off this, even if we get a good reaction, because I just want to see this minimum be swept, and this. Look at this. This is cool. Right at the macro. 950 to 1010. Short entry right here. Very easy short entry as well. I just can't believe I didn't see these. I gotta set like an alarm for tomorrow. Every 5 minutes, just check RTH, because first I missed these trailed stops. Then I finally stopped trying to short down to these relative equal lows and took a long. It's around here. And then I didn't see these, which I noticed before I started recording. When I did my pre-market analysis, I noticed those, and I noticed they would be used for something important. And then, because of that, I missed this short entry and missed this run. But it's fine. This stuff repeats every day. I was thinking maybe I used to do this, but I took a short over or a long over here, from like right here up to here or something, which put me in around 120 profit. And even though it's only 120 profit, maybe just want to get any profit above like 100. Like I said, like I can't. Or I just set that as my, like I'm done for the day. Even if I think there are more trade opportunities, because I thought there were. Let's see if we use lower half of this to push down into here. Depending on how we react to the midway point of this gap, it's going to tell me, are we going to... Oh wait, we already swept this. Okay. Yeah, that's true. How we react to this is whether we're going to go down and sweep this stuff, which I hope we do. Yeah, on NQM, E-mini contract, it doesn't have that liquidity void there, but on MNQ it does, so I'm not sure whether to include it or not. just exclude it. It's not on here either. And the bodies were at consequent encroachment right there. Alright, looks like we might, if we go close above this, we'd have a market structure shift to buy side. And sweep this and a Judas swing of this right here. Judas swing this right here. But it'd be way better if we could just go and sweep this stuff. this is looking. If we close like that, and then if we close above consequent encroachment of this gap, might be a low risk long right here. I don't know why that was order rejected. I don't know if I want that stop loss. Okay, I'm going to be very frugal with this position. Because, I mean, unless we garnered enough liquidity from this, or from that RTH sweep, alright, let's take a partial right there, and I might just let this either run, or I'd even let it run to half of this, or just to those highs right there. Halfway point is right here. Half of this dealing range, I mean. Very frugal. Because what we might be doing, we could be doing multiple things. I just don't, like, I might just even go like this. Super frugal. Let this cover pretty much all of that. And then I'd be done for the day, unless we go and sweep these out. So let's see, get stopped in profit. Okay, stopped in profit. Not doing anything until we sweep these lows, or at least at minimum this one. Got the trailed stops. Let's see what we do. Inverted this. This one's, I don't see much pertinence to this one, unless we're ready to go down. I'd be surprised if we sweep this, any of this, well, this, before sweeping these. I'll be right back. Alright, because this is taking so long, I'm just going to end the recording here, and if it goes down to these lows, I might just review it or something. Because this uses, maybe I'll just start recording. But this, I don't know why, but my computer records in 4K, which is uses a ton of space. So, see ya.